Hi everyone, for today's book review we're going to be checking out this book, Ben My Chree, Isle of Man packet steamer and seaplane carrier. And just in case it wasn't clear, Ben My Chree is the name of the ship, and that name translates to Woman of My Heart. This is a superb book covering the life of this fascinating vessel. Completed in 1908, the Ben My Chree utilized that new form of technology, the Parsons steam turbine, to be a fast flying packet steamer that serviced the Isle of Man, and did so at the breakneck speed of 26 knots. However, with the onset of the First World War, this ship was among the first to be requisitioned and converted into seaplane carriers. And the bulk of this book covers its career as this pioneering type of vessel. Throughout the text, we follow the trials and tribulations of the crew, their frustrations of being on duty, and trying to essentially develop doctrine, tactics, and all the procedures necessary to operate a successful seaplane carrier, and also to conduct spotting raids, bombing runs, all the various tasks expected of this ship. We follow the journey of this ship from its construction through to its destruction and scrapping. The Ben My Chree was shelled and sunk on the island of Castellorizzo, and after World War I, the wreck was raised and scrapped. And this book covers the complete life of this ship, and does so with such beautiful detail, and it is an absolutely masterful balance of both actual history and a combination of primary sources, be it through correspondence, recollections, letters, reports, and all the while it is illustrated with black and white and color photos. The bulk of the illustrations are in black and white. You can see a few of them up here. There are a handful of color photos sprinkled throughout, and on the flaps you can get profiles of the aircraft used during this vessel's career, and I think there's another one up there on the side. And as well, we also get a beautiful cutaway, and I can't do it on this, but there's a screenshot up there as well, showing the Ben My Chree's layout as a seaplane carrier. Throughout the text, we also meet some of the crew who served on board this vessel. For example, when it was commissioned, the first intelligence officer allocated to the ship was one Erskine Childers, who may be familiar with you, having authored the novel Riddle of the Sands, which is essentially the prototype for the modern spy thriller. I love this book. I think it is a fantastic tribute to this ship and to its crew. We understand its creation, we understand how it was operated. There's beautiful detail covering its original configuration as a packet steamer and the interiors. The career of the ship as a seaplane carrier is taken through in considerable detail, right through its participation in Gallipoli in the Mediterranean, and of course its ultimate fate when it was shelled and sunk. The author, Ian Burns, has done a fantastic job of compiling everything together. He writes with confidence, and all the more because this is his first book, and wow, what a way to begin writing. This book is going to appeal to those of you who are interested in shipping, who are interested in naval aviation, who are interested in World War I warfare, and in particularly those of you who are interested in seaplane warfare and just how aviation began in the First World War and how it was used and the problems and the challenges and the successes that came from that. This book covers it all, and it is fantastic. This is a 5 captain's hats. Beautifully illustrated, expertly written, and an absolutely wonderful, in-depth look at the life of this absolutely fascinating vessel. So, if all of that interests you, then by all means, go get it and add it to your maritime library.